blessed morning. Hope everyone's having a blessed morning on this blessed Monday. Yes. This is Monday. So I'm going to get into this topic, and you see the topic, right? The topic is part one. The entity backstab and backdoor you on these major platforms. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Because you have people that's doing the dirty work of this entity, whether they know it subconsciously or consciously, for fame, fortune, and riches, which is really, really important for us as spiritual beings to recognize and detect and not to fall into these traps. Right? And this is really, really important that we don't fall into these traps, because if you fall into these traps, what happens is that you will start to create an entity specifically just for you to attack you. This is an actual true fact, and I want you to understand this, right, from a point of view. But before I get into this, I want to give a Quranic verse on this, right? I want to give a Quranic verse, and the Quranic verse talking about is the Holy Quran, the Holy Scriptures. I want to talk about this because you got guys that's on here that's gossiping. See, gossiping, right, has its own lane on these major platforms where that you can get money, right? You can talk about the misfortune. You can talk about the demise. You can talk about your past. You can talk about other people's past and gain. The more hard you go of dealing with this, right, the more money that you seek and the more money that you can gain. And at the same token, you are procreating an entity dead just for you because you procreated a lane of fame, fortune, and riches for yourself. This is an actual true fact, right? And what does this lane is? What is this lane? This lane is called gossiping. It's called gossiping. Gossiping been around for a very, very long time. And it's very self, right? It can procreate murder, death, kill among us. It can even lead up to your demise at the end of spreading gossiping, whether it's truth or falsehood, right? And this is why you got to be very, very careful of this. People created a lane for gossiping. That's why all of these things are procreated, because it's a lane for it. People dirty laundry is being aired out on these major platforms. This is an actual true fact. You are ruffling feathers. You are ruffling this person's feathers. You are gossiping about this person, that person, this person, that person. So in itself, this is a lane. So I'm basically going to get into chapter 28, verse 55. Chapter 28, verse 55. In my descriptions, you can see where I'm getting this information from. And the reason why I'm talking about this, right, is because there's a lot of things that's going on the internet. Everybody's running it up. This was procreated by a committee of individuals, right, that want to get money because they know gossiping, they know drama, and people getting locked up and murder, death, kill. You can get money off people's demise. While they sit back, they like this, yes, I got him. I baited him and he took the bait, or she took the bait. Now we can run it up and turn it up. And this is what goes on. And this is why I don't dibble and dabble into celebrity gossip, into all of these other things that's procreated, so you can get money off these certain things. And you can talk about certain people. You can talk about yourself. But see, over here, we deal with spirituality. We deal with things that's actually going to get us to the next level, right? With the help of the Alpha Omega, creating everything existed. This is why it's really, really important not to be gossiping the way we gossip. And the gossip that is being procreated is for your demise, my demise, and our community demise, to keep us dumb, deaf, and blind, and to keep us the oppressed and depressed, This is an actual true fact. So I'm gonna get into this verse, this chapter and verse, right? The Creator says, Wa'ida Samin U Lag Wa A Wa Du Annu Wa Qalu Lo La Ma Lu Na Wa Lakum Am Ma Lukum Salam Alaikum La Nab Ta Gi Jahilin. He says, and when they hear vain talk, they turn away, therefore, and say to us, our deeds into your deeds. Peace be on you. We seek not the ignorant. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Right? So this is in the footnotes. Footnotes 3387. 3387. This is in the Quran. Footnotes. Right? This is Yusuf Ali's translation. So in the footnotes is 3387. The righteous do not encourage idle talk or foolish arguments among things secret. If they find themselves in some company in which such things are fashionable, they leave politely. They only rejoin it. Rejoin it. They rejoin it, meaning they do away with the people. If people's talking ignorance, right, and people's gossiping, and they keep gossiping, spreading news, whether it's what that does is gossiping, is news, is gossiping, right? Idle talk. This is idle talk. People are getting money off idle talk, which is gossiping. It's the same thing. And on these major platforms, right? We are responsible for our deeds. I'm responsible for myself, and you are for yourself. So if you are gossiping and there's things that's happening to you on this internet, right? Because you are gossiping about this person, that person, this person, that person. And what happened is that you're doing this for fame, fortune, and riches, right? And to gain wealth and to gain certain things, right? What's going to happen is that you are procreating a dark path upon yourself that you don't even know. And what happened is that you are being blinded by the things that you are accumulating. So you can't see what's creeping up to attach, to backstab you and backdoor you. And people are debating because they've been studying and watching you. So they bait you in certain things and they put certain things out there. They procreate topics. And these topics and these gossip, right? Gossip or idle talk may not even be familiar. I mean, you may not even be a part of that. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you have no business talking about these topics. But being that these topics and idle talks, see, they call it topics, but this is really idle talk and gossiping. It's really gossiping. And what it leads to a dark path of your soul. And plus, and on these major platforms, you're getting money off it. You're getting money off gossiping about people, misfortune, mishabits, right? And their demise and everything else, right? So, when individuals like me hear that, I say, to be your way, to be mine. To be your way, to be mine. I don't engage it. I don't engage in these idle talk because it's not doing nothing for me. It's not doing anything for me. I come from the era where people, were doing certain things and stuff like that. But we kept this business to ourselves, So, it says, We have no ill will against you. We wish you well. And that is why we wish you to know of the knowledge we have received. After the knowledge, you cannot expect us to go back to the ignorance that we have left. Do you understand that? After having knowledge and wisdom and understanding and enlightenment from the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, after knowing that these topics are procreated amongst, people that sit on these major platforms for money. They get people to crash out, to murder, and everything else to procreate topics, to give this world something to talk about, right? And you partake part of it, and you getting money from it. You are a part of it. You are a part of it and don't even realize it. You're not doing nothing different. Because the reality, the fact, when these so-called idle talks that they call topics are procreated, right? It is baiting everybody that want to talk about it. And then when you bait about it and then you disrespect these individuals, right, that did these sick barbaric acts back in their ignorant days, and they are locked up for the rest of their life. They got life. Some of their crews are dead. Some of their family are dead. And stuff like that. They did these things in a state of ignorance. Right? And some of the individuals still upholding this. And some individuals changed their life. The thing to do is to do what? Is to speak spirituality into these individuals. Because if you don't, you are gossiping. And you are procreating. And you are spreading loud this idle talk. You are part of it, and you getting money off it. And this, the creator does not like vain talk, idle talk, gossiping. That's what it's called. You gossiping. You're gossiping. And you do not supposed to do that. Now, I tried that lane before. That's not me. My lane is spirituality. It's bringing awareness to you and I. It's figuring out what can we do to bridge the gap between this life and the next, to keep us out of being dumb, deaf, and blind. I'm here to save myself and all of us from fire of men and stone. Men and stone of a fire, meaning burning inside of you, and you chasing fame, fortune, and riches. It's going to dilute you. See, in my thumbnail, right, you see that there's an evil hand creeping up in the door, right? When you create this door, when you procreate this door, meaning gossiping and idle, there's things creeping up on you because they know that you are being blinded by the materialistic things that you are given to get at, right? They know that you have a temper, and they know that you have a mind that you just go for everything, and you talk about everything. They're going to bait you. They're going to bait you in stages. This is what this entity does. It does that because it has studied you. It befriend you, and then it bewitched you, and then it puts you in a web where you can't get out of. And this is an actual true fact. And this is for everybody. It's not particular given towards anybody, because I know that on these platforms, this is what people do. They disrespect people. They talk about people. They talk about hidden secrets, and they disrespect. For likes, shares, subscribe, lights, cameras, and actions, right? And everything else. And fame, fortune, and riches. This is an actual true fact, right? And this is what it says. So I'm going to another chapter and verse. And it's sad, man, that this goes on. It's sad. It's sad, but it's true. It's true. This is chapter 6, verse 68. I'm going to read this. This is really, really important. Really, really important. Yes, it is. I'm reading the Arabic in English. He says, Wa'ida wa Aita ladina yahuduna fi an yatina fa'arid anhu hatta yaqudu fi hadithi gairi wa'i man you see yana kas shayatin fala tak bada dikwa ma'al qami tali min. He said, when thou see men engage in vain discourse about our signs, turn away from them, unless they turn to a different theme. If this entity even makes thee forget, then after reconciliation sit not thou in the company of those who do wrong. When thou see men engaging in vain discourse, that's what I'm getting at. When you see people talking and gossiping about idle talk, turn away. Because you are backstabbing and backdooring someone, and you don't even realize it. And see, on these major platforms, this is what individuals do. They do this. They created a lane of gossiping, right? Whether it be right or whether it be wrong. You understand? It's gossip. But gossip, right, is gossip. Idle talk is idle talk. Spiritual guidance is spiritual guidance. Spiritual knowledge is spiritual knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? These are different categories. When you're talking about spiritual things that wake the spirituality and to wake your company, people could consider that gossiping because it's gossiping, but it's good gossiping. It's spreading amongst any and everybody, even amongst those that's gossiping for fame, fortune, riches, lights, hits, squad, lights, cameras, and action. You have individuals that have the ability to do what? To alternate the truth and then mix lies in it and falsehood. And this is what's going on these major platforms. And see, what happened is that you have to, under no circumstances, not bait yourself into these topics, which is gossiping and idle talk. You are creating a lane in the path that you don't even realize that you are doing for yourself. And people in this entity is baiting you. It's baiting you. For fame, fortune, and riches, license, and scribe, it knows that this is what you are after. It knows your hidden meaning and truth of going after these certain things. And this is where we have to be careful at. This is where we have to be careful at. And when you look around, right? And when you look around and you seek help and guidance, you will not have help and guidance anywhere from the spiritual realm, because there are things already, there are protocols and there are laws that must be met that is being broken on these internet. And you are dibbling, dabbling, and playing with fire with things that you may not have no knowledge of, and it's creeping upon you. I did a video about this, about basically talking about being a shooter and being a killer and talking about these things, right? And after the Creator bless you and save you for these things, we are constantly keep talking about it, talking about it, talking about it. And when you constantly keep talking about it, what you're doing, you are procreating an entity upon you. This is what you're doing. And you don't even realize that from a spiritual realm. And see, this is what's going on these internet, right? And these major platforms, that people are gearing up and procreating beef amongst them, and they all are dealing with what? They all are digging in the pot and eating off that to destroy you or everybody, because they are following the whispers and the ways of this entity, whether they realize it or don't realize it. Because none of it is given towards the worship of the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. I don't hear none of these individuals talking of giving the Alpha Omega his praise. I hear them speaking about ignorance and gossiping and idle talk, which leads to a dark, 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 dark path. You understand that? And I need for you to understand that, because this is nothing funny. And this is what people do. This is what people do. And this is a big, big, big bag for anyone that embark on this dirty, filthy, nasty road that they call celebrity gossip, and gossip about everybody to get money off this. And it's sad, man. It's really sad. It's really sad. You know? Yeah. So I want us to pay attention to this. I want you to pay attention to this. If you're watching this video, you need to pay attention to this, because this is a reminder, right? And this is a admonish to those that is doing this. To those that you feel that is doing this is an admonish, and this is a wake-up call for you. Because if you're doing things for fame, fortune, and riches, this same thing is going to blind you. Who's giving you the fame, fortune, and riches? Is it the Alpha, Omega, the creator, everything existed, the Almighty? Or is this entity? Or is this entity? You pick where you getting it from. Because if you sit here talking about celebrity gossip, and you talking about people being fake bloods, people being fake Crips, and everything else, and people banging, and people stabbing and cutting and shooting each other, while promoting ignorance and not uplifting the Alpha, Omega, the creator and everything in existence, and you get money off this, that means that you are contributing to the ignorance. You are contributing to it, because people are going to use and bait you into that. And you don't realize it, because you are blinded by these certain materialistic things, because this entity gave it to you. So the entity wants you gone now. It's done with you. It's finished with you. Right? It wants to put somebody else on, or whatever the case may be. Ultimately, this is what it want to do. It want to put somebody else on. It wants to remove you. For whatever reason, it wants to remove you. So what you have to do is have motion and movement, and open up businesses and other avenues for yourself, because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand when individuals show up and show out where you live at, or wherever you at, watching your every movement. You understand what I'm saying? It's out of hand. It's out of hand. So this is to bring awareness to all of us, content creators, because we not creators, we content creators. With me, I'm spiritually all day, every day. I don't really get into celebrity gossip like that, right? I don't really get into these gossip, and I don't really try not to idle talk. I really don't. I really don't get into that. You got to have motion and movement by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So, once you got experience in this life, and plus you've been here for a very, very long time in spirituality, the Creator bless you with millions of topics. I got millions of topics. Thank you so much, Alpha, Omega, the Creator and everything in existence, Almighty, for blessing me with these topics and with this content that can get us to the next life and bridge the gap between us. This is an actual true fact. And I'm not going to make this a long, drawn-out topic, but this is what it is. We have to accept the things that we do. You help contributing to procreating and keeping ignorance going, whether you want to believe it or not. And this is not geared towards anybody. This just talking about on these major platforms. It's not educating, it's not uplifting our spirits, it's not doing anything, it's just entertainment and keeping us dumb, deaf, and blind. I see it all the time. And what it does, you open up windows upon yourself. Windows. And they are open. You don't even know they open. You think you do, but you really don't. So this is really, really important for us as what the indigenous descendants of America, of this earth, able descendants, peace and blessings be upon them. This is an actual true fact. It's time to bring back spirituality. Stop gossiping. Stop gossiping. Stop gossiping. Stop gossiping using idle time and idle talk. Because all it's going to do is procreate somebody's demise or people demise of seeing ignorance being spreaded amongst these so-called elders and leaders that's on these major platforms. These are actual true facts. That's what it's doing. I like my numbers and I like my views because I'm getting it from the mud. And I appreciate my views and I appreciate that you liking and sharing the information and getting out on this channel. I really appreciate it. You know? I'm the interpreter. So these are the chapters and verses that I want to share upon you and upon all of us as darkness overspread us and we trying to figure things out, you know? So somebody said they got one question. What is the question? I'm here to answer it. I'm here to answer your question. This is deep, man. This is deep. This is deep.
Shift to C major.
This is deep, man. Yes. So I want you guys to understand this, man, for real, man. Each one teach one. This is exactly what it is. Right? Your brothers be blessed. Peace, 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 peace.